Um, Sorry for the delay. So, welcome to the last live session of this EDSA course, and so we'll start the live session in a minute. And I hope is my audio clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a second. So today's problem statement is such. I'll show you. So this is the today's live session's problem statement. Um, so we all know about palindromes, right? So our basic.
So the screen is not sharing.
Yeah, I'll share 1 second. Okay. I hope now you can see the screen, and so this is our problem statements for this week. So as you all know, palindromes, so which the words that we can read it from the forward side as well as the reverse side. The examples are Malayalam, Gag, Appa, Amma, like that. So we consider any sequence consisting of letters, English alphabet, to be a word. So in this case, we don't have to be a meaningful word. It can be any meaningless sequence of letters. So AXXP, ABBA, ABBBA, all of these are words for us. Now, for amongst this AABBAA, like ABBA or BBB, these are examples of palindromes. Correct. Now, uh, like we had sub words in one of the video, here also we'll have subwords. So for example, in ABBA, BBBA, all are these are subwords. Okay. Now the task is like that. So you will be given a word. The task is like that. You will be given a word, and you must find the longest subword in this case, which has a palindrome. Okay. For example, if the given word is ABBA, the answer is ABBA. If the given word is this ABC, BCA, BBA, CBA, the answer should be BCA, BB, ACB. Like that, if you read it from there, BCA, BB, ACB. Okay. So this is our problem statements. The solution hint that any subword of W is a palindrome. Also a subword of W, that is when it is reversed. Okay. So if a subword of W is say W prime,
Sir, hello.
yeah,
So, what is that last line you said? The given word is that A B C B C A B B A C B A. Then the answer is this one.
because you want to find the longest subword that is a palindrome. The longest subword of this word that is a palindrome. Okay,
Okay.
this is the goal of the this is the goal of the or the task basically the
Okay.
task. Okay,
The subword needs to be a palindrome.
the subword needs to be a palindrome, and that should be the longest palindrome, longest subword, like longest palindrome
Yeah,
that in the word.
but the question is the given just to cross check whether the given string is palindrome. No, right, sir?
So then there is that would also become right. So then that would be the longest subword. The if the word
Yes, sir. What is the exactly what is the question, sir? Question.
question is the longest subword.
Uh,
Someone is echoing. Hold on. Yeah, the longest subword that can now ABBA. If the word is ABBA, so say if the word is word, this
uh,
word itself is a subword of word. That's we are
yeah,
considering. So
yeah.
if the whole word is a palindrome, then
Hmm.
the whole word would be a the answer would be the whole word,
Yeah.
right? Like that. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh, uh, so my question here is whether they have asked only just to cross-check the given word is palindrome or
No,
to
no, 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 no,
even the
no.
subsets are palindrome
Subsets,
find out.
subsets,
Okay,
subsets are
now
there.
the question is clear, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have to find, for example, in this word, this particular small subset is a palindrome. So you have to find, say that so answer is this. Okay.
All the possible palindromes from that given string. That's what they
No,
want.
no, no. They want the longest palindrome.
Longest. Okay, okay, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
So the first line of the input contains a single integer n and indicating the length of word. Following the line contains single word length of n made up of letters a, b to z. Okay. Output format. The first line of the output must contain a single integer indicating the length of the longest subword of the given word, that is a palindrome. The second line must contain uh, a subword that is a palindrome which of maximum length. This line is important. If there is more than one subword of palindrome of maximum length, then that is print the one that is lexicographically or dictionarily ordered, smallest in the dictionary order. Okay. So test data, you may assume that n is greater than 1 to less than 5,000 and 30% of the inputs are 300. So example is such that if the sample input is 5 is the length of the word and the word is ABBBA, the sample output is also 5 and the same word. If the sample input is 12 letter word ABCBBA, then the sample output should be 8 and BCABBA. Okay. Okay then. So I hope this is clear now. So
So, can you sir please explain the output?
the output is the the length of the longest
No, no,
sub.
no, no, no. In testing case, not. After the input.
Yeah, this one, right?
Output format, sir.
Yeah, output format is the first line of the output should be the length of the longest palindrome, and the second line should be the palindrome, what the palindromic sequence.
Where we talk about the dictionaries, I'm talking about
Okay,
that.
dictionary is where you have the if you have multiple in a word you have multiple subword of same length, that is of maximum length, and that is a palindrome. That time you should print the smallest lexicographically smallest subword. Am I clear? Hello.
We talk about the largest subword that is also the palindrome, but here we talk about the smallest word.
If there are multiple largest subword, if there are multiple largest subword, say I have a word of length 10, I have two subwords that is a palindrome of length 3 and 3, then I will choose the subword of length 3 which is lexicographically smallest, not size wise smallest, lexicographically smallest. That means if one of my subword is
Okay,
ABB, say ABBA, and other subword is ZBBA, I would choose ABBA.
I got it.
I got it? Okay, good.
No?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so we move on to the problem. So first we'll just create a just we have our own the word that is given in the sample input, and we'll check the inputs later. How do you do the inputs? So for the time being, we'll just check this our sample input 2 as our sample word. Okay, yeah, so this should be a string, and I should okay. So how do you do that? So the idea I given away, one second, I think I have not quite put here. So the idea I implied is that uh, so I have to find the longest subword that is a palindrome, right? Now the palindrome means if my word is equal to in a Pythonic language w dot dot minus one, correct? In a or is my subword rather I says sw subword. In this case, this is a palindrome. Okay? This case is a palindrome. Okay. So if my idea is such, now how do we find the palindrome? Okay. Now there are two ways to do the problem. So one way is to do it from the smallest. Okay, take the smaller ones and go from the to the upper one. Or but I want to find the smallest palindrome, take the smallest palindrome and see if we can extend that palindrome.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. This for I've just forgotten this four these points, no, sir. Colon,
Yeah,
colon.
colon minus 1 means if you do a colon minus 1 returns you, or say I said abc
Uh,
returns you cba. Okay, so it just
CBA.
invert the
River.
string. It's just
Okay.
invert the string.
Okay, sir.
In string list anything if you want to invert, the colon minus 1 is the option. Okay,
Okay.
so okay, good. So the idea I implied is that now if we have a word, so word is just combination of multiple single strings, right? Now how do we find the subwords, right? Now we have to find the longest subwords. So first we should check if the word itself is a palindrome. If not, then will check. Okay, first we'll check, okay, this to this is if it that is a palindrome. Okay, this is my whole word. Okay, second I will check, okay, this to this is not a palindrome. Let's check if this to this is a palindrome. Okay, if that is not a palindrome, let's go and check this to this. Alternatively, also you have to do the opposite way, right? First, so this and this is same. This is just because this and this is same, because I am transferring the whole word. Then so my first word is this, then second subword is this, third subword is this. Now you have to do the opposite way also. My first subword is this, the whole word basically. Second subword is this. So I am now deleting one word from the end. Okay, then in this case, whatever subwords if you consider up to here, whatever subwords we have in our uh, whatever subwords we have in our how do I say, in our that particular segment of word, we are getting at. Okay, we are getting that. Now the problem is that in this case we are not checking some words. For example, like for example this word, if we consider this, we are not checking, right? In this case. Okay, How do you do that? Now, if I am done checking with this particular word, I have already covered up to this. Okay, now I have to move to my second set of looping, where I will drop this, I will drop this. Now what is my subword? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now we'll have a subword, another subword of that word, that is, if that was length of 6, that will be length of 4. Okay, so if the word number of if the word was n length, now my second word will be n minus 2. Here also we'll do the same thing. We'll again check this, again this, again this, like that, and in the reverse order. In this way, as soon as we find, now what is the advantage of this? We can break the loop as soon as we find that, okay, we have a maximum length of subword, maximum length of sub we as soon as we find a maximum length of subword, right? So in this case, if say we got a subword of which is a palindrome of, say, this word is my palindrome. Okay, yeah. So this particular stretch is my palindrome. Okay, now if I say, okay, and I have a list of palindromes, if I see that, okay, after dropping this two, this still length of this palindrome is greater than length of this, so length of the pal max, maybe, if that is greater than word which have n minus 2, then we can clearly say that, okay, this is the longest palindrome. We don't have to go to the loop, correct? Because we don't need anything, because we don't need the to go, because if this is the it is bigger, then this has to be the longest palindrome. It can't go like that. Okay, so this is how we will do. Okay, and why do we have to do, again, one more thing, why do we have to do the reverse order also? Because say we have found this one also, but in the reverse order also, maybe this could be also a palindrome. For example, say this could be a sorry, so there are multiple so this could be also a palindrome, maybe, I'm saying, and this is lexicographically smaller, so in that case, that's why you have to do what this way and this way. Okay, okay, so we'll proceed to our code now. This is the basic idea behind the code. I hope that the idea is clear. So first we'll take the full word, check all the subwords up until its end, and check the and at the forward order as well as the reverse order. Then, okay, we'll drop two of the words from the sides. Now we'll check a smaller subword. If we get the palindrome, it's done, we are done. If we don't get the palindrome, again we drop two, like that we'll go. So again, it's kind of a recursive order. We do a recursive call here also, right? Because we are dropping two and going to and trying to find our longest subword. Okay, um so I'm not making any function for the time being. I'll just write it for easier way. So for I in word, okay, I'll first create something as pals. This is my empty list where I'll store all the palindromes. Okay, I'll say that I have a word as pals. I'll say that if yeah, so Okay, so first I have to make the forward word as well as the reverse word, right? So forward word will be the FW, forward word. So word forward. So I'm scanning through the forward direction. If I'm scanning to the forward direction, what will be my forward word? Uh, this will be I range of len of word. So I'm going to the from the range of len of word. So from I to end, okay, because I'm doing in the forward direction, so I should always go from I to the end. So first I will be 0. So if I index it, if I index the word here, this is my word. So first is my 0. So what is the length of word? 1 2 3 4 5. Sorry, 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah. So n is equal to 5. Okay. However, my index, forward index will be 0 1 2 3 4. How will be my reverse indexes? -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. So this is how my indexes should be. Now let's go. So if I'm going to the first step, the I is 0, so 0 to end. Now the reverse word reverse. How the word reverse would be? Now the word reverse will be like this. So first reverse word should be, now in the reverse, what is that? Yeah, in the reverse, when we are doing reverse scanning, so you also have to do from I cannot say from -1 to 0. It will not give me anything. It will give me a 0 because the scanning always goes in the this order. Though I am doing in the reverse order, but the Python always scans in the forward order. So I have to give in this case -5 to -1, or say -5 to 0. Okay, so what I will do here is len of word, that is -5. No, sorry. So I have to do, yeah, len of word, correct. Len of word minus I. So len of word -0, correct. So first one is -5. So first one is 5 minus 0, or the opposite. Sorry, I have, yeah. So first I have I minus len of word, correct, because I have to go minus. So I minus len of word. So -5 till -1. Okay. So
This is not a reverse, sir, but
this is reverse only, correct?
reverse will be from -1 to -5, right?
Sir,
Yeah.
No, that's what I told. Reverse is reverse. I am reading it on the reverse way, correct. I am saying
सर
that
एक बार वो शेल पे ट्राई करेंगे सर, वो
I'll show
माइनस
you. I'll show you.
या
I'll show you. I'll
जस्ट
show
वन
you.
स्ट्रिंग.
I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you once. Just let me debug the code. You will understand. So I am scanning from -2 to -3 like this, but Python will always scan from forward to from in the forward direction. So Python will say, okay, I will first scan -5 to -1. Then I'll drop from here. I'll scan -4 to -1. Like that I will drop. Okay, -3 to -1. -2 to -1. Last it will be -1 to -1. I'll show you. I'll debug it and show you. You'll understand. Okay.
Sir, first only we'll try one simple string in the prom, that shell mode, because in that way we can carry our logics. I want to clear first of all. Oh,
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
just show me
Let's
one
see.
string, sir.
Okay. Sure. I'll just confirm mine also.
Because
Private
I have
one.
tried in that way, sir. -1 to -5 will give the reverse string. That's why I would like
Okay,
to confirm so
let's
that logic becomes clear.
see. Say B. Okay, my string is say A B C D E F. See, A B C D F, and A B C D F. This is my string. We want to do -1. Sorry, so we want to print from -1 to so F3. So -1, -2, -3, right? So -4 I should give. You are telling this should give me DF. Is it giving? It will not give because Python cannot grow from -1, -2, -3, -4. Python will always go in the +1 direction. This could work. This could have worked. This could have worked if I said like this. Now it will work, but again it will go in the opposite direction. FED. I don't want FED. I mean FED also it's fine, but it is reversing the string, right? So what I should do? It will reversing the.
Sir, yes, sir. We had tried this one at the end. -1 you have kept, no sir. That way we had tried. That's how we had got a reverse string. Right, sir. Continue.
Yeah. So -4 to, sorry, if I go till -1, it should not print actually. It will go like this CDF. Okay. Because, and here I am trying -3 I have to go because 0 to 3. Okay, this is one way to do this. Now I have another idea. Okay, let's okay, I have another idea. So one letter can one letter be a palindrome? I don't think so one letter be a palindrome. So that's why what I did was one more thing. But this, okay, first let's try this one if this was working. This may work or may not work. Let's see. I have not done it on this way. Okay, first one is correct. ABC, WF is correct. Let's see WR. Okay, WR is actually 1. This should be 0. Sorry, yeah. So WR is correct. So ABC. Now let's see if we should go to A down. From WF, 1A is gone, but this is not gone. Yeah, the problem is that I am doing one small mistake here. So what I have to go here is I have to go. So from reverse order I am cutting it down, right? From reverse order I am cutting it down. So what I did was actually this. From cut, yeah, this actually should give the same thing, right? So what we have to do is I was doing first correct like this.
-I+1.
No, why? This should give. Okay, no. 2 minus of I. 1 second, let me think of. No, yeah, I understood the problem. I understood. So I have to process at each time. Sorry. So sorry, I have to process at each time. First one should be -5 to 0 actually, basically, because last one doesn't taken care. Yeah, this is.
It should be -1, sir. -5 to -1.
No, if I give -5 to -1, then one string will go. Because -1 would not be counted, right? If I do like this will okay. Minus of len of word, which is 12. -12 to -0 is 0. That won't work. But from
Length of word plus 1 if we have to put. So
yeah,
then
this
only
is
it will
correct.
count
This
the
is correct.
last
This no
letter.
no. This will also work. This will also work. This will also work. So the first one, the full word, it will work, but full word we don't care. We will do it in the forward direction only. But from the next one it will work because till -1. See, 1 is decreasing, just observe. Correct, it's decreasing, right? So what I am doing here is, at each step I am increasing the index. One second. So let me clear this up. Let me clear this up. So what I am doing is, when I'm doing on the reverse direction, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so one extra. So this is my -5, this is my -4, -3, -2, -1. Correct. Sorry. This is my index, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Correct. Now my length of word is length of word is 5. Okay, n is equal to 5. What I am doing at the first go, when I is equal to 0, that time my thing is -5 to 0, which doesn't make any sense. That's why it is giving me empty string. Okay, now at the same, now from the next time I want to drop this particular thing, but that we are taking care, because full word we are taking care in the forward direction only. So -5 to -1. Now we know the last index doesn't count, right? This index won't be counted. So -5 to -1 means this particular, because now I is equal to 1. So in the forward direction it would be 1 to the end. So forward direction would be this, and reverse direction would be this. So but in the Pythonic language it will go to forward. So -5 to -2 actually, because -1 would be counted. In next one, -5 to -2. Correct. That means up to this will be counted. Like that it will work. Okay, is it clear now how it is working? Because my length of word is constant, I is changing, so I am cutting it from the reverse direction. This is one way to do it. Another way to do it like this is one way to do, like the range. Another way to do is w for j in, if I do the opposite way. So if j in range of length of word, j in range of length of word, yeah, comma my 0 up to 0. Okay, I would go to -1. So I am doing in the reverse direction. Now I am doing my first I will be 5, then next I will be 4, like that. Okay, and like, because I am going in the reverse order. Actually, if I want to, yeah, correct. So now if I do wf is equal to basically words 5. My first is 5, so 0 2 j. So first is 5 to 0 to j plus 1, because 5 0 to 6, so 5 won't be counted. Oh sorry, j. Okay, lane of word. Now I'm doing 0 to j. And my word reverse will be words minus j whatever end. So now it is, now I'm doing it on the second. Oh, no, something minus j. Yeah, yeah, I'm correct. J2 minus. Invalid syntax. Why? Let's see now if it is, now this is also fine or not. Stop it here. Let's see how it works. So 0 to j, now 0 to j it would be the full word, minus j the length of the word, it should be the full word. Okay, then 0 to j. Okay, and now j will be, so this is cutting from here, I'm cutting from this side here, this is, I'm cutting from the opposite side. Again let's see, yeah, like that. So just wf and wr actually are reversed. So this is, in this case basically this is the wr, this is the wf kind of, if you want to say like that. Okay, so both of these are correct. Okay, let's go with the bottom one, but both of these are correct. So just, okay, is it clear now how I'm doing the indexing? Hello, hello,
Yes, sir.
I hope it is clear, right? So
Yes.
Python cannot, one thing you have to must remember, sorry, that Python cannot read it on the reverse orientation. Python always read it on the forward orientation. When I am saying -2, Python is reading, okay, my -5, -4, -3, -2. So I am, that's why it is giving me the -2. Python always reads in forward direction. We are reading in reverse direction, fine, but Python always reads in forward direction. So it will not, it will not give you -2 to -5. If we do have to give -1, that will reverse the order. Okay. Okay. Because actually when we are giving 0 to I, actually we are not giving one argument, that is default argument 1. So that means when the, it will correct from 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, like that it will go. This argument we don't give because it's taken as default. If we have given 2, then it will have given like 1 2. I think I had explained this in a class before, that why wf, this particular thing that I had written, that if I do say a b c d e f colon colon -1, why does it why does it works like, why does it reverse? I explained it in one of the classes, second or third class, something like that. Okay then. Okay, now this is our wf. Now how, why, when it is a palindrome, if wf equals to wf dot -1, then it's a palindrome, right? So we'll say okay, pals dot append, yeah, pals dot append wf. Now we can also, okay, this just do it in first the crude way. Increase volume, increase your volume. Hello, can you not hear me? They are in the YouTube, they are saying increase your volume. Okay, I can gain the mic, mic is also in highest volume. Okay, I can increase.
We can listen, yes, sir.
Okay, I'll just increase, if they are telling, I'll just increase it to 70. I think they now they will be able to hear more, I hope.
Sir, we have calculated that WR, right? So we can cross check here. F is equal to WR.
No, WF and WR is, that is different, and WF and palindrome is different. WF and WR is this. WF is, I am telling this particular order. WR I am telling this particular. They are not same. Understood? They are not the reverse. This the word is like 1 2 3 4 5, this word, and WR is like 1 2 3 4 5 for first word. For second words, from for second word onwards, WR or WF will be, okay, just do it in ourselves. from the first word it's fine. For the second words, WF is this particular portion, WR is this particular portion, so they are not just opposite of each other. Okay. Pass dot append WF, and this is the crude way I'm doing. If WR equals to WR minus 1.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir, in the previous output, can you check the WF and WR is correct? In the
previous
WF, we should remove the first letters, right?
yeah.
In the output, we are removing the last letters are removed.
Okay, let's see. Now wait 1 second. I'll just write this particular start and okay, let's see. Okay, first word it will be the full word, doesn't matter. Let's go to the second word. Okay, if WF, this is my WF. Okay, this is my WR. First time doing WR, so moving for the last letter. This is my WF, removing the first letter. Clear? Okay, if I go another go, first I'm doing WR here, removing the last letter, WF, removing the another one letter. This clear? Okay, for just for being for clear to you guys, let's make WF first and W. Let's do it like this, then it will be better. Okay, so this is just one. Now what I have to do, I have to make, if this is fine. Now what I have to do, I have to make the word, I have to change the word, right? So what I will do, I will remove one word from end, one word from the beginning. What I will do, I'll take words first index, because I'm removing the first index, because I'm removing the 0th index, the first word, the 0th index, len of my word, minus 1, because I want to remove the last index also. So if my word is like this, 0, my len of word, so I have to index, what is it? Yeah. So if my index is, say in this one, I'll just do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then my length of n is equal to 5. So 0 to 4. So 5 minus 1. So what is my second index? 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So 1 to 4 means I am considering only this part, because 4 will be not considered. Okay. And I will repeat this. But how will I repeat this? I will make the whole things in a while loop. While word or while, I don't like to do this, not equal to empty string, I will do this. Now this will give me my pulse. Okay, now this give me my pulse. So if I just now run this thing, so you will see a pulse is a list of 12 y pulse. Okay, let's see. It is not okay. Yeah, that will be okay. Let's see once more. Okay, let's see why it's not doing.
There is a
Sorry,
breakpoint.
no, not breakpoint. Sorry, this one should be here. What I'm not changing now. In the for loop only I'm changing the word, that's why it's a problem. Now it will work. Yeah, we have a lots of palindromes, and the easiest way is to do is we'll do CHS res is equal to the max of pulse. Okay, max of pulse, or we can say max, or yeah, we can just say for the time being max of pulse. Rather, I do one more thing. This actually will give me a problem now, because I'm doing one more thing, because if there was multiple, so the question asked in this case, yeah, if there is more than one subword palindrome maximum length, print the one that is lexicographically smallest. So what I will do first is, I will not do directly the result. I'll first do res is equal to, I'll do a list comprehension, but I'll say okay, say k for k in pulse if k equals to if len of k equals to max of pulse, key is equal to length. Okay, so I have done a list comprehension. I'll explain this first. So k for k in pulse. Now this is my, if the, for which case should I increase in pulse is this one, the pulse that has same length of maximum of pulse where key is equal to length. So the maximum in the pulse, the word or the string that has maximum length, or those have equal length of the maximum length in the pulse should be included in the result list. In our case, rate should be 1. Something I'm doing wrong. If k is equals to why rest is 0, let's check. Let me see what happens here. See what is happening. What is now k? Okay, won't be defined here. First k is a. Okay, so what is max of pulse length? Okay, this is the max of pulse key is equal to length. Let's see, now k is equal to bca bbb. This should be included in res, right? Let's see what it is. Second, let me check my code. Some wrong. I for I in one. Oh, sorry. I should give a length, right?
Equating
Huh?
length with
Sorry.
string. We are equating length with string.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
Now it will work. Sorry. So yeah. So if the length of these are, now if there were multiple string of like this, then we would have a problem. In this case we don't, but let's explain this once more. So what is our this thing? BCA BB ACB. Let's see, BCA BB ACB. Okay. So then control C it and control V it. Instead of B, I should say Z. it. Okay, now if I run it, result should have this. Okay, now our correct results should be this, right? So what are the correct results now? Res is equal to sorted res. So now our res should be, oh sorry, don't remember sorted goes from ascending or descending order. Let's see once. Yeah, correct. Now our result is correct. I'm just sorting it. Okay, okay, so now we'll do the cleaning of the code. Okay, so there are multiple things that there are two things I had told you. If we already have a maximum in the pals, we don't, if we say, if in a subword we already got say BCA BBA, we should not go down go down less than this, right? So if say we have already got something like BCA BBA, which is as a length of something like whatever what it was, this one BCA BCA, so this length is 8. So when the word's length is 7, we should not go down to word length. Okay, so what we'll say, okay, word is equal to word minus 1 if len of word, if len of word is less than this particular thing, again I will use, is less than this, we should break it. We don't want to go, so break the while loop. We already have got our result, don't need to go down. One break we have kept to prevent that there should not be any there should not be any uh what any uh word as soon as we find the longest word, the word length should not go down. That's that once one block we have done. So one thing is done. Next thing is that this is very messy, so I'll just make one more. Say if this is my word, and say in while scanning the word I found, okay, while scanning, say this particular is my palindrome. Okay, now I should stop the WF there only, right? I don't need the WF there. If I got the palindrome here, I do not need the palindrome need. I do not need to go down here. Okay, one without go down to there. I can stop it there. Secondly, or the reverse way also. Second, but then there is a problem. Yeah. Huh. So then now the problem is in that case there could be one problem. If I am breaking what it is, yeah, if I am breaking the loop, and there could be one more palindrome on this part also. There could be one more palindrome on this part also, that could be lexicographically smaller. So I'm breaking in the forward, the reverse will not run. So how do you stop that? Okay, this is the question problem. So now the problem is like this. If I say, there are two things I will do. Yeah, correct. So it's only and then of pulse equals to 0. There is no length, no pulse there. You cannot do any max. Okay, append it, else or say we can do it like this actually. we'll just make it into different else 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 or elif. Elif, we have to do elif len of wf is greater than, in this particular thing I will do this particular thing I'll do, then only you happen pulse. Now pulse is getting smaller. Same things we'll do for this. So but instead of that, stop. Same thing we'll do it for here. Say okay wf and we'll say r. Okay, so this is one way. Now how to stop that break? So there what I had done a count option here. So what I had done is here I have put something like a count. Okay, now I'll say okay, while word is 0, it is not equal to 3, make a count that okay when if there is a palindrome on. So first my count is 0 because while I'm starting the word's particular segment there is no is the volume increasing? One second, I'll switch the headphone in case increase the volume. Lots of people are saying increase the volume. See if then okay, if check. No. Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think now the volume will be better, much better. Let's see. Whatever. Yeah. So what we'll do is make a count of 0 so that whenever there is a palindrome, it will make sure that it do count plus equals to 1. It will do for all of this. Okay. Yeah. Plus equals to 1 in all of the cases it will do. Okay. Now it will check after running this if loop both forward and reverse. It will check what it will check that under the for loop it will check if count is greater than 1, count is greater than 1, sorry, greater than 0, we'll say, then we'll break. What we did is why I have understood. So I will explain the why I have used the count. The count, what it does, it makes a count whenever there is a palindrome. Now see here I have a word. I got a palindrome in say in the third of in this third orientation. Okay. Now what it will do that time, the count will be plus 1. Okay. On the opposite side, at same time, because I am doing it on the simultaneous way, the length of the other one will also be same. So if I have another palindrome like this, that also be count. So if I have two palindromes, then the count will be either plus one, one or plus one or plus two, right? Now as soon as count gets increased at the next step, so if I remove this dots at the next step, yeah, at the next step it don't need to go in the next position plus 2, because we already got our longest position here or here. You don't need to go. So as soon as count is 1, it will break out from the for loop and go to the next word. Okay, like that it will do. Oops. Okay, so this is how is our word will do. So if I run this, pulse is a list, my res okay, why does this 1 second. I have broken it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think this break is creating the problem. Most probably this break is creating the problem. No, this break is not creating any problem. Maybe this break is that moment. Okay, let's do it in my word here. Let's do it. This code also I have only written. Let's see. What will print? Print. Let's see. This works fine. Okay, I think I have done something wrong. Words -1, -1, -1 to -1. That's okay. Okay, let's see if 10 of possible 0, 10 of word. Yeah, I have done the same, so I will pass. Okay, let me see what I have done here. Okay. Let's stop it here. My pulse doesn't contain. Pulse don't have WR. Okay, let's see this. This code also mine written only. WF is equal to 0 to I. Okay. It is not having any problem. Let's see. Yeah, this is working fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, there is some problem happening. This is the same code what I have written here. Just find the difference to -1. Can you find the problem? What is the problem it's happening here? I'm not getting the Z2. I want to have the BBCA. This is the same code.
Is the break under for loop, sir, or while loop?
Breaks are under both for loop and while loop. There are breaks under while loop. If count, see this one. This one is particular is under for loop, and this break is under while loop. Okay. Here also the same. Okay, this code I'll explain. See, I have done the same thing. While
Sir, I
line of
think once you check the condition in the for loop.
hmm. This one also I've done the same. I have considered here as because two, so because I have considered two because of the reason that I am considering that two words are not palindrome, but that should not matter here. And so as you can see, WF is equal to pals dot count, so count is plus equal to 1. Here also plus equal to 1. If WR equals to 1, then break. Am I done correct? Same, right? Same thing I have done here. If the len of WR is
Sir,
equal to thing, yeah, tell.
this may not entering into that next level of words, sir. Maybe we shall give that. Mm,
Now it is entering.
that other palindrome BB is same length, no, sir.
No, it
And
will
while
end.
loop may not allowing to enter that. We shall give strictly less than.
Here also less than. Have I given
Please.
less than equal to here? I think I have given less than equal to here. That's why it's working. No, I not give less than equal to. Yeah. See, if also I'm done the same, this is working. It's perfectly working. This I am. This I have given len of pulse not equal to 0. Okay, this particular option I have given because if sometimes palindrome is not found, then only it will break. It will not see this thing. It will give me a value error. That's why I've given a value error, because sometimes if I'm trying to, if there is a palindrome is found, fine. If not, let's see what is happening here. Okay. Pulse is A. Let's not go to till one words are not palindrome, right? So you can go till here. If this one, the value error will come, correct, because it is trying to say a max from the, trying to get a max from the empty list. If this works, no, still this doesn't work. Okay. We'll now forward -1. Here I have given just 1 to -1. This is the same. This both should be same. Again, same. Not doing any change. So why it is having a problem? I'm not able to understand why it is. This and this code are essentially same, but
Both
this
words
is,
are also same, sir.
yeah. Sorry.
Can you copy that word here again? Maybe both words are being.
No, this is the same word. See, I have given
Word
it
is
into
same.
a function and given it as a result. So
So input word is also same.
input word is also same here. See, here the problem is that the pulse is getting only one. Here if I am doing, if I, since it's a, here the pulse is actually getting two. So where is that problem is coming? I am not able to understand, because okay, if see here also, if count is 0, is the 0 equal to break. Yeah, see, same thing. Okay, just I'm not able to understand why it is giving such problem. Lenovo doesn't matter. Lenovo is greater than 1. This one I've told, since again like one word is not a formula, so len of word is, I'm telling that greater than one. One word is not a palindrome. I'm not able to understand why this is happening. Still the race is this. Uh, but this both codes are essentially doing the same thing. Okay, let's do one more thing. See this changing happens due to this change. Maybe this change is creating the problem. Let's see if now it works. No, still it works fine. WF doesn't matter. Something is happening here only. Okay, let's see it line by line in this one. If WF is -1, len of pulse is equals to 0, then do count minus +1. Okay, good. This is fine. If len of WF is greater than len of max of pulse, correct, then append. It's correct, right? What forward? If it is greater than, then only forward. Aha, this is the problem is happening. Aha, now I got the problem. So, did you get the problem? Hello? Is anybody here or everyone left? Okay, some people are still there. Hello? Hello?
No, sir, didn't get.
Yes.
Yeah. The problem is here. Okay. See, here I have given only if there is greater than pulse length, then only append. So now what is happening? This there are now BB whatever ZZ. So here will come. Yeah, so whatever Z dot Z is actually of same length of B dot B, right? But this is getting added into the pulse first. Now my code has the error dash. It's had only greater than. So only if this is greater than this, that time only it will get added. Otherwise it won't. That's what the problem was happening. But they could be all also of same length. Now it will work. Yeah, now it is working. See, this one small mistake I did. Everything was fine. Okay. Oh, okay. So this was the code. So one small mistake sometimes a small mistake also gives, and this was the code. So what I'll do is I'll just put it inside a function def whatever what was written the buzzer. I'll just this is the function I'll put it here inside a function, yeah, and return me res. What will return me res? Yeah. This is the same. So here I have a small thing that you may not understand. So as I can there were lots of sample data and input data, right? If I show you this one, uh, so week 8 we are doing last week's so we have lots of this test cases and their results. Okay, these are big strings and this was the result column. Yeah, result column. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that my result is correct, so I just made a Excel file. If I go to the files, yeah, I just made an Excel file to show in folder. Yeah. Of all the test cases, their test case and their result, and tried to see if whatever I have written it's same. So what I did was I just read the Excel file using a standard module pandas and made sure that if this part, right, this, if this part is giving me true. So if my words of data 1 is correct is words of data 1 and data 2, I'm just iterating through that list and checking if it is giving me the correct answer. Okay, so you don't have to understand this part, it's like something very, if you want no pandas, you will understand it very well, but for the time being you don't need. So this is how I'm doing it. If I just run it, it is giving me true, true, true. One is a very big length, true. Akshay Patil, the answer should not be ZZZZ because there will be two ones, so two BBB, CBB and Z. So this is lexicographically correct. So answer should be this. Um, so that's why. So it's working because of this particular error. We had this issue. Now we are getting the correct answer. Okay, so you all got the true. That means our code is correct. If we had submitted this, we would get full marks on this assignment. Okay, so this was the last live session. Sorry for some delays in the session, like today's. I could not. I tried. So
Sir, could you send me the code, sir?
yeah, I'll upload all of this in the
GitHub.
GitHub. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So sorry for this, and this is the last live session. Thank you all. Thank
Thank you,
thank
sir.
thank you all
Have a
for
good day.
joining.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Yeah. If you have any
Hello,
doubts,
sir.
yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Tell.
So like how online tests were uploaded, no, of last time. So is it possible to upload the?
These things are not handled by us. These are we are just we do just live sessions and doubt clearing sessions. I think there are like dedicated personals for doing those things. I'm not sure who are those. Because we are not sent any assignment questions or sorry the test questions.
Sir, we got that sample question paper
Huh.
with the help of some
Online.
other TA, sir. We had requested him, so that sir had contacted that Madhav and Mukund sir. Then the
Huh.
very next, after 1 hour, we got that sample. Sir, you can do the same way, sir. Even that other sir, I think Pratyush, something like that. That TA we had requested, sir. Then
Huh.
that arrangement he
Okay.
did by talking to sir. In the same way, you can help
Okay,
us, sir.
so they are different TS than us actually. We are PMRF TS. Our job is to actually take care of this live sessions and doubt clearing sessions. So their job is to maybe take care of. I don't know how they work, but their job maybe is to take care of those sessions.
Okay, sir. But can you put a mail or something and request sir to upload a sample paper?
You people can directly mail. You have all have the mail ID. See, I am. It will not look good if I do it, right? Because I am not registered for the exam or anything. So you people are students, so you people should do.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Yeah. So thank you all for joining. Sorry for any issues during the live sessions, and all the best for the exams, all the best for whatever you want to do for futures, and for programming try to learn more. So one thing that I thought that if time permits I would cover numpy array a bit, because numpy is one thing that many programmers do use as a module. Many programmers do use in a regular way numpy and pandas, but yeah, I could not do it. However, I will upload some links, video links, where you can check how to now the numpy and basics of pandas work. So that you uh, so all the best and thank you all.
Sir,
Yeah.
so one small query.
Yeah,
Sir, do we have the final exam in the form of programming or else in the form of quiz?
I think it would be form of quiz. I because at the reminder it showed that it will be form of quiz, right? So I think it would be form of quiz. Again, I don't know these things. Frankly, I don't know these things because we are not told about these things. We are not the concerned person. That's why. But as per the reminder mail, I think it will be on quiz, right?
So will the Python interpreter will be available in the exam, sir?
That's I'm telling you. Can mail to the NPTEL or sir. I mean, sir. Maybe you can mail or they or no. Because I really I'm saying I don't know these things. I have never appeared in a Python exam in NPTEL, so I don't know.
Python interpreter will not be available. You have to solve it manually. It will be in the quiz form. I had appeared for Jaya of Computing Python.
Okay.
The questions were like that.
Okay.
So we don't have access to the any compiler or interpreter.
No, you have access to the online computer there on the computer, and you have to do the program.
If at all we won't get the answer if we do manually, then how about those questions?
Basically, most of the questions are multiple choice or single choice type. And then
So like you used to have your quiz. You in your quiz, many things you
similar
could
to
solve
quiz.
manually, right? Like those binary search tree and all
Where
things.
fill in the blanks or multiple choice?
Multiple choice, I think.
Multiple choice.
Okay.
And sometimes true or false were also there.
Okay. So it depends on, I think, course also.
So do we get any sample questions?
Yeah, sample question again. I told you people can mail sir if to upload any sample questions. Maybe he will do. This
So,
he is
but
the
we don't
one.
have the mail ID.
You can search Madhavan Mukund CMI, so you can get the mail ID. Or the mail ID is, I think, mail ID is. Just let me check if I have. I'll have it. Yeah. It's madhavan@cmi.ac.in. I'll just type it in MADHAVA and Madhavan at the rate cmi.ac.in. This is Sir's mail ID. You can contact him for if any related sample question papers and all. Okay. Okay then. Goodbye. Good and all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you.